DVD. See it. Hear it. Feel it. DVD.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Reject Films. Today I'm going to go through the rest of my DVD collection. I've already done A through Z, and what I got left is like some random TV shows and certain collections. Got Masters of Horror collection. What else? After Dark Horrorfest, some Dark Sky Films releases, some IFC, Screen Factory type stuff, and just, you know, all the random things that don't go in with the other movies in the collection. And I want to get this done and out of the way so I can rearrange or do something with some of these DVDs, because I'm running out of room and want to expand the Blu-ray collection further, as I have more Blu-rays now than I have DVDs in a lot shorter amount of time period than it took me to accumulate DVDs. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be selling some of them, giving some of them away, stacking them up, you know, laying them flat, do whatever to free up space, or store them somewhere. I don't know. But just want to get these knocked out before I start doing anything and I forget to show these off, and yeah, everything like that. So let me know what you guys think of any of these movies. A lot of these I have not seen still. A lot of them I picked up just like really cheap at the video store, a place called Ollie's. As you'll see, there's still some stickers on some of them still wrapped that were like $2, and just grabbed them because they were, you know, sounded interesting, and I like a lot of the IFC stuff and everything. Just haven't gotten around to watching them because Blu-ray takes priority over DVD, and there's just so many things I still got to watch on there. So, alright, enough yapping. Just get right into it here. Start off with the Masters of Horror series. I don't have all of them. Still missing a few, and I'm still missing a few slipcovers, I do believe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm missing a few of them, but alright, start off with Jeffrey Combs and the Black Cat. This is from Stuart Gordon, who did Reanimator. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about the movies. I think I've seen all the Masters of Horror ones that I have, but it's been a long time since I've watched any of them, so I'll just go through them kind of quick here. Wish this series was still on, though. And then from Mick Garris, you have Chocolate. Yeah, written and directed by Mick Garris. I don't know if anybody's in this one, but most of these have somebody in it, you know, it's known. It says from the director of The Shining and The Stand. Must be the remake of The Shining and everything. Alright, and then from John Carpenter, you have Cigarette Burns, and this has Norman Reedus in it as well, I do believe. This is the one he was in. Yeah. This is probably one of the better ones out of the series, I think. Really well done film. Of course, I mean, it's John Carpenter, so. This is from Tobe Hooper, and you got Patrick Flannery in here and Ted Raimi. It is The Damned Thing. I don't remember this one being really that great, from if I remember correctly, but these are all only like an hour long movies, and I mean, they're all pretty decent. They're worth watching. And then this one here is this is Tobe Hooper as well, and you got Robert Englund in here. That is Dance of the Dead. Not a great film, but it's Robert Englund, so yeah, I had to. This is the first one of this series that I bought. I didn't even know anything about this series until I seen Robert Englund on the cover of this, and had to grab it and seen it was directed by Tobe Hooper. So it's a okay, fun watch, but nothing spectacular. And this is from John Landis, director of American Werewolf in London. That is Deer Woman. I had a lot of fun with this one. I like this one a lot. It was, I mean, it's out there, you know, crazy movie, but pretty decent. I can't remember who's in this one. No, nobody really standing out, but yeah, Dear Woman. This one was pretty good. I like this one a lot. This is from the director of Fear.com and the House on Haunted Hill remake, which I actually enjoyed both those, especially House on Haunted Hill. Yeah, fair-haired child. Anybody in this? Somebody from Lori Petty from League of Their Own and Tank Girl. So yeah, fair-haired child. Definitely recommend this one. This one I picked up because it has, you know, Norm from Cheers, George Wendt, who, you know, the only other horror movie I know he was in was House, so it's kind of weird seeing him in it. This is another John Landis directed. It is Family. I remember this one being pretty decent as well. This one I don't think I cared for too much, but this is from Joe Dante from The Howling and Gremlins. It is Homecoming. It's a zombie flick, but it was like really low budget style. I don't know. I didn't really care for this one too much. And then this is from who directed this one? Takashi Mike or Meek or whatever you say his name. Imprint. I don't think I have watched this one, but I hear this one's really, really good. You got Billy Drago from The Hills Have Eyes and a couple other people. Of course, he directed Audition, which is a fantastic film. So, still need to check this one out, I think. And then from Don Coscarelli from Phantasm and Bubba Hotep is Incident on and Off a Mountain Road. Anybody in this one? No names are sticking out here, but yeah, I remember this one being pretty good as well. Enjoyed this one quite a bit. And this is from, what is this, Argento? Yeah, Dario Argento directed. As Jennifer, this one was pretty good as well. I like this one quite a bit. And then you have Pelts from Argento as well. Meatloaf and John Saxon in here. This one was a pretty good watch as well. And then this is from Larry Cohen from It's Alive and Cue the Winged Serpent. It is Pick Me Up. This is one I watched, one of the first ones I watched too, I do believe. I don't remember much about it. You got Fairuza Balk from The Craft and American History X. And some people from Maniac Cop and The Crow. And yeah, I don't know, quite a few people in here. But yeah, I don't remember a whole lot about this one. I think it was pretty decent from, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've watched any of these, so. This is from John Carpenter as well, and you got Ron Perlman in here. That is Pro-Life. I think this one wasn't very good from what I remember. I'm not 100% on that, but say it's just been so long since I've watched any of these. I'm trying to remember if I liked them or not, but. This is from Rob Schmidt. I don't know that name. I guess director of Wrong Turn. Corbin Burnson, Martin Donovan is Right to Die. I really don't remember if this was good or not. Just kind of drawing a blank there. Another one here from Joe Dante with Elliot Gould and Jason Priestley. That is The Screwfly Solution. I think I remember this one being pretty decent though. I mean, yeah, I think I like this one. Can't quite remember. I'm just kind of trying to think back. This one here, apparently I got this used from somewhere. I think I got this off eBay or Facebook group or something. Need the slip for this. This is from Lucky McGee, who did The Woods and May. It's Sick Girl. Yeah, if you're not a fan of bugs and stuff, definitely don't watch this one. Which I am not, but This is from Brad Anderson, the director of The Machinist and Session 9, which I still gotta watch Session 9. That one's really good. I don't think I've watched this one. That it sounds like. Yeah, I know that guy. Third Watch, The Wire, 8mm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the main guy in here was the main killer, I think, in 8mm. Awesome movie. And this one here from Clive Barker. Got Christopher Lloyd and Tony Todd in here. So I don't think I watched this one. No, I think I did. Man, I can't remember. Anyway, that's Valerie on the Stairs. This one, I know I've watched this one. I like this one quite a bit. This is one of the earlier ones that I've seen. And this is from the director of The Changeling and Species 2, which this was nothing like those, but that is The Washingtonians. It's like a vampire type film. Sorry. And the last one, I enjoyed this one quite a bit. Of course, you got William Forsythe in here, who I'm a huge fan of from, Devil's Rejects. But this is from Tom Holland, director of Fright Night and Child's Play. It's got some sticky residue. We All Scream for Ice Cream. I believe William Forsythe's the killer clown type person. Yeah, enjoyed this one quite a bit. Of course, anything to do with deranged psychopath clowns and stuff. I'm all over that. We'll do Dark Sky films next. A lot of these I have not seen, including this first one. Again, these were all bought from, most of them were bought from that Ollie's place for like $2. So, and what I have seen from Dark Sky, I've enjoyed most of their films. First one here is Dead Girl, which I've heard nothing but great things about. Still gotta check that one out. And of course, the classic Tobe Hooper, Eaten Alive. This was the first time I'd seen it right here when I bought this. That was a weird movie. We got Robert Englund in here. Sorry. And some other people. Yeah. But this is the 2-disc set and everything. This was $2. I mean, you can't beat that. Pretty fun film. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think this is better than The Funhouse, which I just recently rewatched for a podcast, and definitely has that kind of Texas Chainsaw feel to it with the, just crazy people, and seeing that young Robert Englund in there. But this one here looks really interesting. Still haven't checked it out. It's called Hypothermia. It's got some reverse cover art and everything. So I definitely like the one I have. Switched it around to that one. Gives it that like 80s, horror feel to it. It's from 2011. Yeah, Hypothermia. That sounds broken. This came from actually Family Video, so it was probably like $2. This is a James Franco Presents, and I think I might have watched it. I don't know. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It's called Kink. I don't know. Some kind of sexual. Man, that is bad. It's not going to stay. But, yeah, it was $2. It's Dark Sky. Whatever. This one I did enjoy a lot. Yeah, Ethan Embry in here. This Late Phases, Night of the Lone Wolf. Yeah, really like this one quite a bit. Definitely check this one out if you haven't seen it. This one came from Family Video as well. And these, if it's a DVD and it came from there, odds are it was 2 for $3. So for $1.50, I probably bought both those at the same time. I enjoyed this one a lot too. Really enjoyed this one. Actually, I want to upgrade this to Blu-ray. That is Let Us Pray. The ending of this movie is just insane. Awesome movie. I can't recommend this one here enough. Definitely check this one out. It's kind of one of those movies that takes place in one area, but yeah, really, really good movie. This movie, I love this movie. My wife hates this movie. Anytime we watch something, I say, hey, it could be worse. It could be Manborg. I had a good time with this movie. She absolutely hated it, but it's another one I got from, that Ollie's place for $2. I mean, just look at that back. If that doesn't scream cheese, I don't know what does. But I had an absolute blast with it. If you're looking for a mindless good time and you love cheesy stuff, just definitely pick that up. Haven't watched this one yet either. This came from Say these were all $2 or less. Can't. The only one I think I might have paid more for is these next two. This is Sleep Tight. Don't know anything about this one. Let me know if you guys have seen Sleep Tight. I don't know. And then you got Stakeland, which a lot of people know this one. I haven't seen the second one here. It's not very good. But you got Daniel Harris in here. And the guy that plays, what's he go by? Mister, I think. Really did a really good job. I love the way this movie's shot and everything, and just gruesome movie. But yeah, Stakeland. This one here, I really love this movie. Another one I definitely want to upgrade along with Stakeland and a couple others. That is Starry Eyes. I think I got this from the video store. Yeah. And you do have reversible cover art. I mean, it takes quite a while to get going and everything, but I really love the atmosphere and everything of this movie. I think it was really well done. But yeah, and I tend to like weird stuff nowadays. It's definitely not a straightforward type movie, but I enjoyed it. This one I didn't care for too much, but I had to pick it up because it's got Danny Trejo and Tony Todd. That is Vanish. I mean, it was an okay little action flick, but nothing spectacular. Got Tony Todd as a cop back there. Danny Trejo as one of the criminals. Yeah, it was okay for. I think that one might have came from the video store. Yeah, so that means it was like $1.50. I mean, Trejo makes so many straight-to-video movies that just shouldn't even be made. I mean, that one was alright, but I haven't watched this one yet. Sounds really interesting, though. I mean, a lot of these I just forget about because they're DVD and they just sit there. I don't know. It's called Wakewood. Let me know if you guys have seen this one. Presented by Hammer. So, like, it must be, like, too legit or something. No. That was bad. This one I have seen, and this has got to be my favorite of the bunch here. Definitely want to upgrade this one. And that is We Are Still Here. Absolute, just, I don't know. Just the way this movie was shot, you just felt uncomfortable the whole time you're watching this. And the way that they look when they turn to the ash and everything, just amazing cinematography in this film. I cannot praise this movie enough. Definitely check this one out if you have not seen it. There's nothing bad. I mean, it's not a perfect movie by any means, don't get me wrong, but there hasn't been a movie made recently that gives you that just creepy feeling, I mean, definitely watch it at night in the quiet and everything and just enjoy this film. And they do have Barbara Crampton in here from Reanimator and stuff. Yeah, excellent film. This one was a complete piece of crap, in my opinion. A lot of people like this movie. I thought it was terrible. I had a hard time even getting through it. And this is from, directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. Can't say his fucking name. But as Willow Creek. It's like a Bigfoot found footage type movie. Yeah. I didn't care for it. Alright. I got 3 of these movies here from this studio. I've only watched, no, I watched 2 of the 3. I still haven't watched this one though. This is from Macabre by Accelerator Films. I don't know. This one's called The Conspiracy. I think this came from the video store. Yep. Again, so it's probably like $1.50. Haven't checked this one out. I like the other 2 though, that I'm getting ready to get to. This one here, absolutely loved this movie. Didn't care for the movie inside the movie that is featured in here too much, but this was a brilliant, brilliant film. And that is Found. Definitely want to upgrade this to blue. Which I might pick that up at the convention coming up. I don't know. Yeah, definitely recommend this one if you have not seen it. Really, really disturbing, just excellent film. Try not to go into like descriptions of them, but this next one, I expected a little more from it, but still enjoyed it. That is Housebound. I'd heard so many good things about it before, and I was a little disappointed, but overall, still a decent watch. Definitely worth picking up. Find it cheap. Again, it came from the video store, so I found it cheap. So yeah, if you guys are looking for horror DVDs, definitely check out Family Video. I mean, like 2 for $3, you can't beat that, and they're relatively new, you know, at the time. A lot of these I definitely haven't watched. There's a lot of IFC coming up here, and IFC Scream Factory collaborations. Again, a lot of these came from that Ollie's Place too for like $2, including this one. And I picked this one up because it's got Willem Dafoe in it, and well, I mean, I picked them up because they were $2, but this is 444 Last Day on Earth. And I think I'd seen this one before on TV or something, or Netflix or something, and remember it being pretty good if it's the movie that I think it was. But yeah, it's from the director of Bad Lieutenant and King of New York, so I'm sure it's pretty decent. Always been a fan of Willem Dafoe. And this one here, again, another movie with a good cast and everything. You got Casey Affleck, Ben Foster. This is Ain't Them Body Saints. $1.99. Oh, sounds broken. This one here I did pay a little bit more for. I think I got this from like Walmart or something. This is a Scream Factory. When I first started really getting into Scream Factory, and I hadn't quite converted all the way to Blu-ray. This is kind of a newer one though, I think. Anyway, it's Alien Outpost. Yeah, it's from 2015. I haven't seen it. Don't know. I hear it's not very good though. I hear this one's really good. This one came from that Ollie's. $1.99. It's got a rip in it. It's Almost Human. It's just IFC. It's not a Scream. Looks really intriguing there though. Very, very disappointed in this movie. A lot of people love it. The Babbitt Duke. Yeah, if it wasn't for that little boy, it probably would have been a really good movie. But I could not wait for the Babbitt Duke to come and just destroy that little boy or something. You know, just got on my nerves. But other than that, it was pretty good. I got Stephen Dorff in here. And Break. Don't know, still sealed. Looks like he's stuck somewhere. I don't know. Then you got Lindsay Lohan and James Dean, D-E-E-N. I mean, obviously I picked it up by it being $2 and her being like half naked on the bed. So yeah, I haven't watched it. Still sealed. Here, this one's kind of crap, but it's another IFC Scream Factory collab. I haven't even opened it. It is Dark Summer. Maybe I'll watch a couple of these this October or something. Nope, don't know any of the cast up there. yeah, let me know. I heard from a couple people it's not very good, but this one was good though. I like this one. This is At the Devil's Door. Yeah, enjoyed this one quite a bit. Yeah, it's another one that came from Video Store, like $1.50. Yeah, it was really another one with like it's a whole creepy atmosphere to it. But haven't seen this one. It is The Grabbers. Looks like a cheesy monster. Like, I don't know. Could be wrong. I haven't watched this one yet either. Got Selma Blair in here, and yeah, it's the only name I know. Is In Their Skin. I think this came from the Video Store. Yeah. Family Video. Again, just I was on an IFC kick for a minute. I was just grabbing anything that had IFC on it. Don't know why. This one actually has a good cast, and you got Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy, Liv Tyler, Patrick Wilson, and Terrence Howard. And still haven't watched it. I did open it though. But as The Ledge, I'm sure it's a good movie with that cast in there. But you know, Charlie Hunnam, my wife's gonna watch anything with him in it. Haven't watched this one yet either. Wow, got a lot of movies to watch. That is A Lonely Place to Die. Looks interesting though. I like those movies where they kind of get, you know, out in the wilderness or something and just shit happens. Did watch this one. Did enjoy this a lot. I still have to see the original, which I recently picked up. Which you'll see in my next Blu-ray update. It is Elijah Wood in Maniac. Really, really, really like this movie a lot. I hear the original is even better, so I can't wait to finally check that out. This came from the Video Store. Wow. And it doesn't want to come out of there. And I can't really show that reverse art, huh? Alright, never mind. It even had like the little booklet thing with it. Still. Yeah. Awesome, awesome movie. I didn't think Elijah Wood would be able to really play that kind of role, but he did a great job. This one is another one I really liked a lot, and I have the sequel coming up here, which I still haven't seen. But really, another one that's just really atmospheric and really well done. It is The Pact. I wanted to watch the sequel, but I wanted my wife to watch this one with me and then watch the sequel together. Just haven't gotten to it. But definitely recommend this one if you haven't seen it. This and Maniac are probably the two favorite ones out of this IFC section here. Again, picked up the second one, still haven't watched it, still sealed. This one I think I did watch. It's like a sex comedy. I don't think it was very good from what I remember, but came from Video Store there. A little ring. Premature. Yeah. Again, I was on an IFC kick and just buy anything to find. I got Samuel L. Jackson and The Samaritan for $2. I don't know if it's good or not. This one, I actually do enjoy this one. This is kind of an older one, I do believe, from, 2011. And I kind of forgot about it until I was watching something, maybe you want to watch it. I think it was after Deadpool came out. It was like, I wanted my oldest to check this one out, and I rewatched it. Enjoy this movie quite a bit. Got Rainn Wilson, Ellen Page, Liv Tyler, Kevin Bacon, Nathan Fillion as Super, where he plays like a generic superhero. Really dry, kind of dark comedy. to it. But I definitely recommend that one. It's pretty good. I haven't seen this one yet either. I believe this isn't like another language, and yeah, it's in Spanish with English subs. I think that's the only reason I haven't watched it yet. That is Witching and Bitching. Another one that came from the video store. Alright. These next ones here are just regular Scream Factory releases. There might be collabs with other ones, but yeah, Animal. I enjoyed this one. I think this one is one that gets quite a bit of hate, but I liked it for what it was. This is Chiller Films presents. Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent creature feature. So was this next one. I like this one quite a bit too. And that is Beneath from Larry Fit. I can't say last names, but I know they have a collection of his on there. But yeah, I had quite a bit of fun with this one too. Same thing with this one, just cheesy, over the topness thing. You got what, Tom Sizemore in here? Yeah. It's Dark Hall. Decent little, creature feature. And this one I don't think I watched. I don't know if this is a remake to the original with the same title or what, but it is The Monkey's Paw. I don't know. I don't think I watched that one. Alright. Finish off this section with After Dark Horrorfest films. And I thought that was a really good idea to do this line of films. And it went on for, what, 3 or 4 of them? But seems like every time they start like a new horror thing, it just doesn't last very long, But kind of like Masters of Horror, only had 2 seasons. But let's go through these really quick. Got The Abandoned, Borderland, Dark Ride, The Deaths of Ian Stone, From Within. This is from the third one. Yeah, just throw that anywhere. I hear this one's really good. I haven't checked it out yet. It is Frontiers. I've seen most of them though. Grave Dancers. I think this is one of the first ones I picked up. The Hamiltons. I've seen most of them, but all the ones from the first one I think I've seen. Mulberry Street. That's a good one right there. Penny Dreadful. Not to be confused with Penny Dreadful Picture Show, which was fucking weird. Reincarnation. Tooth and Nail. Unearthed. Unrest. Actually, I think this was the first one I picked up, if I remember right. And last, Wicked Little Things. So yeah, that's it for this section. We'll move on to TV shows and stuff. I only got a few more random things left to show you guys. Figured I'd start with like more of the horror type things. So yeah, grab those and be back. Alright, so moving on. I didn't feel like pulling the rest of these off the shelf. Just kind of make this thing a little bit shorter than it has been. Move on to some collections here. Got the Adam Sandler collection with Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and Bulletproof, which I do have all those now on Blu-ray, but I just like keeping that collection. Then you got the Godfather collection here, which I actually picked this up at a flea market for $3. And it was brand new, still sealed and everything. You got Godfather 1, 2, and 3, plus the bonus materials. The lighting is terrible. That's why I don't normally do this way. If I get it back in there. And then you got the Kill Bill collection, which again, I have both these on, I think I have both of them on blue, I'm not sure. But yeah, I love having that box there. This was a exclusive Best Buy thing that they gave to you when you bought the second one. And then I got this 15 horror movies here. Mainly picked this one up for Dementia 13, the PYX. Of course, you got Night of the Living Dead in there, which is in every collection. The original House on Haunted Hill, Carnival of Souls, which I have the Criterion of. Yeah, I think I got that at the Ollie's place too for a couple bucks. Got the first season of American Gothic, which was sent to me from CBS for review, which I still have not watched it. Same thing with this here. It is the season 2 of Zoo. Really cool slip covers, all embossed around the eye and everything. Again, still haven't checked it out, but thanks CBS for sending me those. And this is why I don't do this either. You can read them back in there. I enjoyed this one quite a bit. Electric Boogaloo, the Canon Films documentary. Pretty interesting stuff there. This is Meet.Puppets. It's a little short film that my buddy Roger Schultz did back in 2013. It's only like a 15-minute thing or something, 13 minutes, yeah. And then this is a Dollar Tree thing from a long time ago. Still haven't even opened it. The Satanic Rites of Dracula. Moving on, you got some Dimension Extremes here. Automaton Transfusion. Didn't really care for that one. This one was pretty good. You got Eden Lake. Let's keep something out here. The Killing Gene. I don't think I watched this one. You got Selma Blair in there and some other people. This one was pretty good. Rogue. I think this is Robert Englund, right? Sam Worthington. I could be wrong. I don't know. Pretty good movie though. I haven't watched this one either. This is Welcome to the Jungle. This one's pretty good. I'm always a big fan of Crispin Glover as Wizard of Gore. It's a remake. There's a couple of these Fangoria things here. Axed and Entity. And then you have a Dead Walking 10 movie collection. Mortuary. I wanted to watch something on here is the reason I bought it. Can't remember what it was. I think it was like $5. So. And then moving on, you have the Wes Craven collection. You know, I have all these on the Scream Factory editions, but really love this box. With People Under the Stairs, Serpent in the Rainbow, and Shocker. And you have the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Of course, all 7 films in there, which I bought for like 100-something bucks a long time ago. Got the Blu-ray collection, but still want to hang on to that. And just stuck next to that, you got the piece of shit remake. Season 1, 3, and 4 of Tales from the Crypt. I still need to get the rest. I want to keep getting them in these editions. I want that new one. And then I bought this from Family Videos, the first season of Penny Dreadful in these like generic cases. But it's the real disc and everything, so I gotta finish that. And these came in like a 10 from that Ollie's place for like a couple bucks. And my wife's into like hunting type paranormal type stuff. And then moving on, just skim through real quick. You got Family Guy seasons 1 and 2, Family Guy season 3. What is that? Volume 3. Say, hey, what they did that? You know, we went from like seasons to volumes, and but volume 4, volume 5. So I got 1 through 5. So when you get the rest, and you got Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story. Both Chappelle Show seasons, Living Color season 1 and 2, Ali G Show season 1 and 2, and then got this 10 movie collection here. Some good movies on here though, like Wizard and Cop and a Half, King Ralph. I mainly wanted to get Matinee, Sergeant Bilko, Ghost Dad, Ed. Yeah, let me get back there. So that's the rest of it right there. I just didn't feel like pulling them out. It was just not worth it at the time. I just got done putting those back, and then it goes on to, you know, the A's right there, and then on down.